We did a warm handoff with our brothers down there in Puerto Rico, roll out PTSD. Take a look at them. They're great people doing great things down there on the island. See, this is a testament to that teamwork makes the dream work. You've heard me say it from the beginning, right? Our ministry partners. Wow, what a blessing. Woodlawn Church here in Paducah, Kentucky has set the date for November 10th. They are inviting other ministry leaders to come and learn about the mission, right? Because that's how we're going to succeed. Community support is how we do this. If you have a question, email ambassador@projectdiehard.org. I guarantee one of my team will reach out to you. You never know. You might even get Sue to reach out to you. Wait, I think I got to back up. No, I don't. All right. You saw the post last night. You saw that floating out there. We have a new FOB name for California. Forward Operating Base Wilson, named after Sergeant James Wilson. The whole backstory on that was I met his mother here in Paducah at our Sam's Club. 3 years ago, I was getting gas. And I will talk about this mission. You give me an inch, I'll take a mile. And 3 years later, she reaches out and says, I want to help you guys. Yesterday afternoon, I spent a good 3 hours talking to her on the phone. And her story of her son who volunteered without any training to counsel his brothers and sisters not to give up. And everything he did, I was moved. So I was like, okay, California, you're getting Forward Operating Base Wilson. Remember, the war goes on here at home. We're not going to let people forget. But first, we got to get Forward Operating Base Rush completed before we move on to any other. So now we have Pennsylvania, Illinois, and California. Love it.
We're growing.
Upcoming events. If you're in the neck of the woods, yep, here it is. The 2024 Fill the Can Trophy Presentation. It's going to be August 30th from 10 to 11:30, from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at 5194 Hinkleville Road, Paducah, Kentucky. These outstanding people, I can't say girls or boys because this is PC world, but these outstanding people have put in the hard work, right? Come and help us say thank you and God bless to them as they accept the trophy for the second year in a row.
Woohoo! Awesome. Thank you, Sports Clips.
All right, and then our next big thing is the upcoming PDH Fellowship Breakfast, September 4th, the first Wednesday of the month at 2861 James Ender Boulevard here in Paducah, Kentucky. That is our fellowship breakfast. This is what we do to give veterans a safe, secure place to fellowship, get support, and a free meal. That is what we're doing while we build facilities. Okay. Do we want to take this nationwide? Of course we do. But that takes volunteers. Speaking of volunteers, the next big thing at Forward Operating Base Rush is September 19th through the 21st. The 1st Illinois Battalion of the United States Veteran Reserve Corps is coming down with their bus, and we're not talking a small bus, with a bunch of veterans volunteering their time to help move Forward Operating Base Rush to the next step. Folks, if you have an organization like to join them, help us out to support these veterans as they help us, reach out to volunteer at projectdiehard.org. We need all the help we can get. And now we go into how you can help grow this mission. First and foremost, pray for this mission. Prayer works, folks. We wouldn't be this big where we're at right now if all of our followers and all our people weren't steadily praying for us. Share our mission. Whether you're watching this program live or on a repeat, share the mission. I can't stress it enough. Right? Volunteer. Volunteer. You have a skill, you have a voice, a knowledge that we need. My question is, do you have the heart to give that time to the mission? Okay, so this mission's huge, and there's a lot of information that's thrown about. And you want more information. I understand that. You email contact@projectdiehard.org. You will get our complete information package. It'll explain everything. But understand this. We only the best is going to do for those we serve. Okay? If you're going to come to Project DieHard, you're going to be working with veterans. We only take the A game. That's all we do. You want to help? We'll take your help. Community support is how our mission grows. Michael, we see you. Turn on your camera. We'll bring you in as soon as I'm done. Okay. So community support is how we grow. This is, again, how you email ambassador@projectdiehard.org. Who do you know in your community that could be a ministry partner, a resource partner, a mission supplier, a facility supplier? Send them to us. That is how this mission is going to grow. So that is basically the update. Big news, huh?
Lots of big news. There is a lot going. There's always a lot going on, but some weeks there's more details flying around than that's all. Oh my gosh. If anybody missed that first 10 minutes of this, they need to rewind and catch that, because there's a lot happening. And like you said, mark your calendars. Tell the dates again when you've got the group coming down to be at FOB Rush. It was in September, I believe it was
September 19th to the 21st.
19th through the 21st. So if there's any way you can be there to help out, if you're in the area, if you are out of the area, travel in. That is a great time to get in and join the efforts there. So now I'm seeing so we do have a guest joining us tonight, but I see we're having some technical difficulties, so we'll see what we can do to get that worked out. Michael, are you able to hear us though? If you want to just type in a yes there on our notes so we know if you can hear us. But thank you guys so much for all that's happening. I am looking forward to seeing pictures when you hand off that trophy. That's coming up real soon here. That'll be a fun thing. So, they have that trophy now for the next year, right?
Oh, yeah. They got it for the next year.
Bragging rights.
It's going to be that. If you win the annual Fill the Can challenge, you get the trophy for a year. You get to display that. You get to beat your chest and say, I won this.
You made a difference.
Yeah, I made a difference. I made a difference in a veteran's life. I kept the mission going. I kept the fellowship breakfast going. I put in a new faucet at FOB Rush. It all helps.
It's amazing. And for those that don't know when that challenge happens, it starts Memorial Day and goes through Independence Day. So that is the time frame. So think ahead. That's going to come around again before we know it. So make plans to be part of that Fill the Can challenge. We do have a virtual option, and there's actually the cans themselves. So make plans to hop on board and help out in that way next year. It's a real easy way to make a difference here.
Oh, it is. It is. That's our annual fundraiser. Remember the old, what was it, March of Dimes telethon? Right?
This is our version.
This is our version of I would love to have it grow that big. I'd love to run on a TV station for 24 hours with a huge ammo can there with the numbers clicking up. That would be great.
Just wait. Time will tell where that all goes because
we'll get
there. Coming.
We'll get there. All right, let's bring in our guests and see if we can get this worked out.
All right, so Michael, we're going to go ahead and bring you in on screen here. Are you able to hear us? Glad you're here. It was saying he was having trouble with the unmute piece here. I wonder I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do on my end to help out. I don't see any buttons that I can push, though, to make a difference. So I'm wondering, I can put my phone number in for him to give me a call to see if I can do anything.
Yeah, Michael, we're going to put that in the chat. Reach out via text to Kurt, to Susan. What did you, was that you or him?
That's me on there.
Yeah, okay.
I'll put Kurt's on as well.
Okay, folks. Again, we do this live, so there's always technical issues that will come up. Okay. For my understanding, Michael here is another veteran. He's already been on with our resource partner, the Disability Channel. Right? He's got a great story. If we don't get it all fixed up today, hey, we'll have him back on.
I do have an intro that I can share with you, give you a little more background as we're working out those technical issues. But Michael Wooten is a songwriter and producer who's a Marine Corps veteran who survived cancer twice and a heart attack. He is 71 years young. He wrote and co-produced an inspiring song entitled Loving My Dream by the Raw Reynolds. It has received over 300,000 hits on TikTok. This exceedingly celebratory song would be an excellent fit for anyone, including veterans who are down and out and who are struggling with mental and physical disabilities. Loving My Dream is a celebration song for weddings, graduations, anniversaries, birthdays, or any other personal achievement. And there is a 30-second video snippet that I can pull up if you want me to share that here. All right, give me just a moment.
Technology, folks. We're working through it. Hey, you got a question you have for us? Put it in the comments. Restream is nice here. They dump them all into one big box.
All right, so give me a moment here to share my screen, and we will bring that in.
Earl Williams, greetings. Welcome to the podcast, brother. Glad you are here. Where are you hailing from? How big is our reach?
There we go. So actually, I know Earl is in Iowa, Waterloo, Iowa, and he is a great friend who does a lot with veterans, and he actually has a military radio station piece that he's involved in as well. So that is something that we should talk to him a little bit more about. Okay, so let me go ahead and play this. Here we go.
Respect the dream.
Excellent. So that was a piece that was shared with us and from Michael. So I'm looking forward to getting to talk to him more about this and find out some more details. But I know, again, we've got the technical issues here. So Michael, if you can hear us, go ahead and reach out. We've got a phone number in the chat, in the private chat here in Restream, and we'll do our best to help you out so we can get you on here because we want to talk to you.
Hey, Earl, how come if you know Susan, how come you're not booked on this show? I'm just asking.
Yeah, we do need to get Earl on here.
Okay. There you go, Earl. That's how it works. Do me a favor. Shout us out every chance you get. Because that's how the mission grows.
He's saying good questions like, oh, I'm dropping the ball. Earl's an easy one. He's a great guy. He's done a lot of podcasting with us. He is a podcaster himself. He is a DJ on multiple different platforms and also like events. He does DJing live and in person. He also does it online and as a host. When we do our Saturday shows, we have World of Ability on Saturdays. He has simultaneously been on the show with us and doing a broadcast in England at the same time. And so it's been a lot of fun.
That sounds like somebody we needed Hope Stock 2025 to MC the stage.
Are you hearing this, Earl?
Yeah, Earl, we're going to plug you into Big Records, The Mighty One, a lot of people.
Well, and actually, since we're having connection issues with Michael, I'm wondering, should I send the... Earl, are you available? Send to the link. We can go ahead and bring you in. Let's chit-chat.
Let's talk, man. Michael, we're not ignoring you.
No, we want you on here.
We want you on here. But we're going to send the link to Earl so we can come on and talk. Maybe he has a great idea. Brother, let's get you on screen, man. I can't stress enough. I love the song. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a time to meet up so we can get the rights to use that within our network. That's the key to success. I know Tim, brother, forgive me, I forget how to pronounce your last name, but the Mighty One, we have their songs. We're working right now with what's IM?
Instant message. Actually, I put it in Messenger, so I'll check your Messenger inbox there. I just sent it through that.
Okay, but we're working with SIU. The students came back Monday, or actually today, and they got to get settled in, and then I got to go up and see. Here's the music that we got. Here's all our photos. Make something great. They get practical work experience, and we get a video to play.
Win-win.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's what it's all about. We got all sorts of ways to. There's so many good things here that are win-win scenarios. I'm excited to see where things are all going with SIU on board and all the pieces that can happen over this coming year. It's going to be a fun year of revelation, of all sorts of things. I'm seeing Earl is joining us. I'm going to go ahead and bring you right away, buddy. Welcome. How are you?
Good evening, everyone.
Earl, meet Brian. Brian, this is Earl. So glad you guys can have a chance to see face to face.
Good evening, brother.
Good evening. So tell us about yourself, man.
Well, I am the owner of Night Wolf Event DJ LLC and also the Midwest Plainsman Podcast here in Waterloo, Iowa. I've been a full-time DJ for 23 years, doing internet radio and podcasting for the last 15, 16 years. I do a lot of volunteer work, especially with Lions International. Doing internet radio on 2 platforms right now with Military Veterans Radio starting up next Monday, and then currently with NativeFamilyRadio.com. So I've been doing a lot of things over the years, and I get involved with the community as much as I possibly can. Every single time I get asked if I provide military discounts, that is an automatic yes. I give military discounts because I have actually done last minute military weddings for couples.
Awesome.
There was one lady that contacted me and she only had 2 months to get everything planned out, because they had to plan it around his leave.
I did 26 years. That's a thing in the military. We only get 30 days vacation a year. Pile on a deployment or 2 in there, and there's a lot of short notice things that happen.
Yep.
As I always tell everybody, household 6 here, when she says, hey, I want to go to dinner, we go to dinner. She goes, I want to go to the mall, we go to the mall. Everybody goes, man, you're whooped. I'm like, no. She took care of my house. She raised my kids while I was out fighting wars. That's respect. That's respect.
People don't think about that, that's a real thing, that when you're deployed, you are literally not at home to do those things. Other people are taking on all the roles. It's the military person has obviously their day in, day out. That's their thing. But the rest of the family, it's day in, day out for them too. Just a different corner of it. But
okay.
Yep.
Okay. You want to know how great my wife is?
I know she's great, but yes, tell me.
I'm downrange.
I also serve as a volunteer first responder. So basically, yeah, I grew up into it. I've got several friends of mine who are in law enforcement. I've had friends in the military. And so, yeah, anytime I have a chance to give back and do something for the veterans, the current deployed, or even my fellow brothers and sisters and first responders, that's what I do.
Cool. Now back to my wife, right? I'm downrange. I'm in the middle of Baghdad. And she has a major surgery. Didn't bother to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
When I found out, was I livid? You bet your sweet bippy. She goes, you were responsible for 3,500 lives. You ran a battalion aid station. My family had it covered. You were too deep in there to worry about what's going on back here.
She knew. That's a hard one, but she knew.
I mean, do they even allow guys to carry their phones at all, or no?
Oh, yeah. I had a sat phone. Okay. I had a satellite phone. She could have called me anytime. But she chose not to tell me because she knew what I was going through. You know, I ran a battalion aid station. That means I had 10 medics under me. I had a whole battalion, 3,500 lives. We ran POW camps, prisoner of war camps, so I had 20,000 Iraqi lives I had to look over. Yeah. That is our, you know.
Yeah, your hands were full.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, you know, and people don't think about that. You hear news snippets, and it's that thing over there. You don't realize that these are men and women who are working this. People are there doing a job. You had all of those people that you were responsible for, responsible to. Yeah.
Again, folks, listen up. Yeah, we want to stop veteran suicide. Okay, how do we do that? Well, we're working on that. But here's what you all can do right now. Because we still have young men and women going